This is the new Mercedes A45 AMG, and it's the smallest car AMG has ever made. In fact, it's the first AMG with fewer than 6 cylinders. And you know what? It's got another claim to fame as well, because it's got more brake horsepower per litre than any other car made in the world ever. Thing is though, out in the real world, what is its performance really like? And can it keep up with a normal, bigger AMG car in a drag race? Well, to find out, we're going to race against that. This is a CLS63 AMG shooting brake. It costs £83,000 and weighing almost 2 tonnes, it's quite heavy. But then under the bonnet is a 5.5 litre twin-turbo V8 with 557 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque, which is good for 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 4.3 seconds. The A45 AMG on the other hand costs £38,000 and it has a single turbo 4-cylinder 2-litre engine with 360 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque. However, it's almost half a tonne lighter than the CLS and has all-wheel drive too. Mercedes says it can do 0 to 62 miles an hour in 4.6 seconds, so performance is pretty similar. But what will happen in a drag race? To find out, I will be driving the A-Class and a man from Mercedes will be driving the CLS. For consistency, both of us will use race start and let the cars change gears themselves. Right then, so I'm going to put the car into launch control, and to do that I put the ESP into sport handling mode, I put the gearbox into drive, then I put it into manual mode, got my foot on the brake. Now I'm just going to tell our starter that we're ready to go, then all I have to do is hold the pedals down together, then hold my foot on the accelerator. So, okay then starter, you can count us in. Traction. Come on, baby AMG! Come on! Come on, little car! Come on! I'm gaining back on it! Yes! This car is proper rapid, and you know what? I think I almost broke a rib shouting so hard. Well done, baby AMG. Apologies for my exuberance, but I hardly ever win at drag races, and I didn't expect a £38,000 AMG to beat an £83,000 one. And neither did the man from Mercedes. Later, he claimed his car hesitated on one of its gear upshifts, and that let me back into the race. Whatever. The guy from Mercedes looks very, very shocked that just happened, but I'll tell you what, if you want a fast car off the line, this is a bit of a beast, and I'll give you the performance stats in a moment, okay? First though, time for a bit more gloating. If I'm perfectly honest, I wasn't really expecting that result at all. Thought this car would get off the line quick. It did, because it's got all-wheel drive. And to 60, 4.1 seconds, and that's quite a bit faster than what Mercedes says this car will do. However, that one actually, once it got in its stride, actually got to 60 quicker, got there in 4 seconds dead. But after that, this car managed to claw it back again. You probably saw it just creep ahead, and it was actually on a gear change of that. This one changes gear faster than that car, because this one's got a dual clutch transmission, and it just pulled it back, and it crossed the finish line first. It actually crossed at 12.6 seconds. That one, it took 12.8 seconds to do the standing quarter, and as it's crossed the line, it was doing 112.5 miles per hour. That one was doing 110 miles an hour. So this was actually the faster car. And do you know what? When AMG were developing this car, internally, they called it the Beast. And I have to say, from what I've seen today, that name is perfectly justified.